The permanent activation of the 431st Expeditionary Reconnaissance Squadron at Kunsan Air Base in South Korea marks a significant milestone in the evolution of U.S. airpower in the Indo-Pacific region. This decision, involving the full-time basing of MQ-9 Reaper unmanned aerial systems, underscores a shift in how the United States projects intelligence, surveillance, and reconnaissance (ISR) capabilities in areas of persistent geopolitical friction. It reflects an understanding that modern deterrence and readiness require not only a strong physical presence but also advanced, flexible tools that can operate continuously and with precision in contested environments. The MQ-9 Reaper is one of the most effective unmanned aerial vehicles in the U.S. inventory. While widely known for its strike capabilities, its true value in this context lies in its ISR mission. The Reaper can maintain persistent coverage over large areas for more than 24 hours without requiring refueling or crew rotation in the traditional sense. This makes it ideal for monitoring static or slow-moving developments such as troop movements, equipment positioning, or infrastructure changes, capabilities especially relevant along the Demilitarized Zone (DMZ) separating North and South Korea. With this deployment, the United States is reinforcing its surveillance capacity on the Korean Peninsula at a time when regional tensions remain elevated. The Korean Peninsula has long been one of the world's most closely observed conflict zones, with the armistice between North and South Korea still technically in effect rather than a peace treaty. In this context, real-time situational awareness and the ability to detect subtle changes in posture or activity can make a critical difference in both strategic decision-making and operational readiness. The U.S. Air Force's decision to assign the MQ-9 Reaper unit permanently to South Korea aligns with broader trends in U.S. force structure, which emphasize forward presence and distributed operations. In recent years, emphasis has shifted toward deploying smaller, more agile, and more technology-enabled units that can function semi-independently and integrate seamlessly with other forces across the theater. The 431st ERS fits precisely within that model. It provides persistent ISR without the same logistical footprint as larger manned platforms, yet it contributes significantly to command awareness and regional deterrence. Kunsan Air Base itself is a strategically located facility on South Korea's west coast, already home to the 8th Fighter Wing, which operates 2 F-16 squadrons. The addition of a Reaper squadron enhances the base's operational diversity and resilience. Integrating unmanned systems into a traditionally manned fighter wing also reflects the increasing normalization of drone operations within frontline tactical environments, not just in rear areas or for specialized missions. From a strategic viewpoint, this move helps compensate for other recent platform retirements. For example, the withdrawal of the U.S. Army's RC-12 guardrail aircraft earlier in 2025 represented a reduction in manned airborne ISR capability on the peninsula. The MQ-9s are not a direct one-to-one replacement, but they can help fill the surveillance gap with their extended endurance, payload flexibility, and real-time data relay capacity. Their ability to loiter and monitor with precision allows for continued coverage of key areas, even during adverse weather or nighttime conditions. This basing decision also strengthens the operational relationship between U.S. and South Korean forces. Operating alongside South Korea's own surveillance and reconnaissance aircraft, including E-7A Peace-Eye airborne early warning platforms and RQ-4 Global Hawks, the MQ-9s contribute to a more integrated and capable allied ISR network. Such integration is crucial in a region where multiple actors are rapidly modernizing and expanding their military capabilities, and where the speed of information gathering and dissemination can be a deciding factor in crisis scenarios. Commanders involved in the activation of the 431st ERS have highlighted the historical significance of the squadron's reactivation, linking its past missions with its modern role. Originally formed during World War II as a fighter escort squadron, the 431st has served in various capacities across multiple theaters, reflecting the Air Force's ability to adapt legacy units to meet contemporary challenges. Now, with its new focus on unmanned reconnaissance operations, the squadron is taking on one of the most technologically advanced and strategically important roles in the theater. It's important to note that while the Reaper's capabilities are substantial, its presence does not represent a shift toward provocation or escalation. Rather, it is a measure to ensure stability, deterrence, and predictability in a region where miscalculation can have significant consequences. The U.S. has long maintained that its posture on the Korean Peninsula is defensive in nature, and the addition of Reaper drones fits within that established framework. These systems enhance transparency, provide early warning, and enable more measured, informed responses to potential threats. In the larger picture, the permanent stationing of the MQ-9 Reaper in South Korea should be seen as part of the United States' enduring commitment to maintaining peace and security in the Indo-Pacific. The region is central to global commerce, diplomacy, and security interests. As such, having the ability to maintain a persistent, flexible, and technologically advanced ISR presence not only supports deterrence but also reassures allies and partners. It ensures that any emerging threat can be understood, tracked, and if necessary, addressed before it escalates. The decision to activate a permanent Reaper unit on the Korean peninsula is not a symbolic gesture, it is a practical, capability-driven move based on real operational requirements. It brings advanced surveillance capabilities closer to potential hotspots, reduces dependence on long-range deployments, and enhances the overall responsiveness of U.S. forces in the region. As the strategic environment continues to evolve, especially with rapid advancements in missile systems, electronic warfare, and asymmetric tactics, having a reliable ISR platform like the MQ-9 based locally becomes even more essential. Overall, the establishment of a full-time MQ-9 Reaper unit at Kunsan Air Base demonstrates a clear, deliberate approach to maintaining regional stability, increasing allied interoperability, and reinforcing a forward presence that supports both deterrence and defense. The 431st Expeditionary Reconnaissance Squadron now serves as a modern expression of long-standing U.S. strategic goals, to protect allies, deter aggression, and ensure that the U.S. military remains ready and relevant in an increasingly complex global security environment.